help you today, Clyde? All yours. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Through.
Haida Marie has taken a liking to her new home. How her spirit survived Balmung Dark unbroken, I'll never know.
You should have seen him. The thing didn't stand a chance.
Yeah, neither did you, I hear. Welcome back, Sid.
Welcome back.
Yes. Truth be told, it was me who suggested roping you in, but from what I...
No. Ember lost his nerve in the face of a beast of prey, but he didn't lose heart. He pressed on, and he achieved his aim. And is that not what we ask of our scouts?
Indeed it is. Thank you for your honest appraisal, Sid. The fact remains, however, that Ember will not always have a battle-hardened warrior on hand to pluck him from the jaws of peril. All I have gleaned from this trial is that without someone watching his back, Ember is little more than a liability.
Wait, Sergeant. Ember still has my... And this time he was found wanting. But I'd say he's due a second chance. After all, he did do as you asked.
With a bit of hard work, any hand can be made to hold a blade. And only mine, but a scout's nose is different. You've either got one, and by sniffing out that log, young Ember here has shown he has a conk and a half. Wouldn't do to wait.
Fine.
I'll do whatever you ask. I'll spend my days and nights in the pit if I'll show you.
Daft as a brush, that one. But his heart's in the right. Just like someone, and if you ask me, we've been leaning on him. That time the curse breakers took some of the weight.
Couldn't hurt.
Just don't tell Gav I said so, will you?
Forgive me, Sid. This...
But that's why we need men like Ember more than ever. Men who can make the best. Remember that.
I will, Sid. Sid, I wanted you to know. I will be taking personal responsibility for Ember's combat training. And I will not let you down.
There's something about it. I feel like it's calling to me.
Uncle, the Field Marshal has... Rutherford is accompanying him. They will await your return.
One other?
Lord Havel was concerned that even if he could get the realm's armies to agree to an accord, he might not be as successful in convincing those with political power. He asked if I might have a solution. And I suggested a certain Imperial Lord.
One of you.
Master Quinton would probably...
Another. Just the thing we need to put these good thinking, Clark.
I'm glad you...
The more the merrier.
Uncle, assuming Havel and Quinton can solve our problem with the armies, you still haven't mentioned how we might manage the grain shortage.
Oh, don't you? The 7 high houses. They have all agreed to make the most... Oh, of course, but luckily I had...
From who?
Why, you, my boy. Rumor has it that you rescued the Lady Ariane's head steward, Rockford, from a horde of blood...
It was more of a hand...
Well, the old battle, she had a shipload of talents delivered to my private docks, and when the other houses saw the parsimonious old crone's purse strings finally loosen, they as good as tripped over themselves. Now, I must be getting back to the match. Join us there at your earliest convenience.
Of course, Uncle.
And how, pray tell, will we get that grain to the capital if
You'll find another bloody road. I only have so many men, and I'm not about to send them headlong into an ether. That is, unless you'd have them turn as well.
Well, I'd certainly eat less.
Says the man with a belly bigger than a band. My soldiers actually need their rations. Without any food to keep them, they'll be dead even before you've...
Perhaps I might suggest, though supply routes are indeed disrupted, there is no shortage of shit. Allow them to make port and fill their bellies full. But I'm sure that you wish to continue. Two such firm friends as yourself. Rutherford spoke for
Us?
I can't...
Clive, I'm beginning...
And what kind of
Criminal? You are not fit to breathe the same air.
upstanding...
once more.
Shall we begin? What we seek here is not to create a new nation, nor to we wish simply, and to do that, there will be disagreement if we show them the fate of the world lies in my nephew, but the well-being of her people lies in ours.
Uncle Byron.
Now, with that settled, let's move on. For what great moment in history hasn't been accompanied by a little ceremony? Citizens of Valisthea, I present to you the Triunity. Rutherford, Mike Will. Well, my boy, the stage is set.
That it is.
We shall play our parts to the best of our abilities, that you might have the opportunity. The realm needs its Sir Crandall. And there is no... I want you to keep this signed accord.
I will.
Sorry, can't take you where you need to get to, but the Argo and me will be waiting when you get back.
What do you think that thing is?
It's a damn distraction, is what it is.
And how the hell is Sid gonna deal with that?
You all right? About that. Oi! Let's...
Something troubling you?
No, it's just... Etta's baby will be coming soon, and I wanted to...
I'm sure she'd like that.
Back in the north. Yeah, I'll let the little tykes know they were welcome in their new homes, like.
So, what's the problem?
Well, the problem is that Etta's due any day now, and I don't know if I'll be ready in time.
Is there anything I can do to help?
You know, there just might be.
All right then. What exactly are we making?
A good luck charm.
Not just any.
No. There's naught lucky in all the realm, or so we used to say back home anyway. Thing is, they're hard to come by. Had Otto and Karen check with their suppliers, but nothing. I'd try and track one down myself, only...
Only the big day is fast approaching. And that's all you need. A feather.
That or the bird whose oar sits attached to, aye. I was gonna start by asking around with traveling traders plying the northern borders.
Well, there's no shortage of those passing through Martha's. I think I might make that my first port of call. I'll let you know if I find anything.
You're a good friend, Clive. I won't forget this. Can't say I've ever seen a silver chocobo myself, but I have seen one of their feathers. Look just like a normal one, only silver, obviously. Well, grey.
While I admit I had my doubts at first, your man Quinton seems a reasonable sort. That and every moment he's talking instead of Havel, the better chance we'll have of setting things straight.
If Joshua's worried about Jill, I should go and speak with him.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. All yours. All done?
Mid, tell me this is all you need.
Aw, you make it sound like I asked you to save the world or something.
Tell me this is all you need.
It's most of what I need. After you left, I went over the figures again, and I realised I'd forgotten a one and a cogwheel. Just a gear's that small or a bastard to make, and I may have lost the one Blackthorn spent a fortnight.
Wait, the children. When they took apart your scales, there was a tiny brass key. Now that I think about it, they didn't use it.
The young'uns? But why would they... You know what? I don't want to know. I'll keep working on the model. You go and find that cog. Don't look at me like that, Clive. I already apologised to Blackthorn.
Has Midadol mentioned a new project yet?
Not exactly. She seems preoccupied.
Sid! Is Mid still...
She wasn't. She's just busy working on...
A new invention? Is it an egg?
Do you think she'll let us help?
That just so happens to be why I'm here. She needs something special, something only you three can provide. A brass gear. A tiny one.
Oh, the one you forgot.
We saved it, just in case.
Since your lesson, we've been disassembling, then all the pieces that are left over, we keep under our beds, just in case.
That's... good to know.
Look! I found it! Is that all? Just the gear? We have more parts if Mid needs them.
That's all for now. But I'll let Mid know about your... hoard. Just in case.
Thanks, Sid. Back for another part? We've got screws and bolts and nails and knobbles and...
When you return, would you mind teaching the children another lesson? They did so enjoy your last.
Well?
They did.
Will it work?
What exactly...
Only the wings aren't going to move on. Well, you just wait and see. That should do her. Here goes nothing. Titan's tits.
It wasn't supposed to fly, was it?
Of course it was supposed to fly. Wouldn't be much of an airship if it didn't. Honestly, these bloody engines are driving me mad. I was so sure this would be the day she soared. The Mithril engine was made to make dreams come true. But maybe this is one dream the world's better off without. Show folk how to take flying. It won't be long till they're raining death down on each other. People will lose their homes. Children, their mums and their dads. Like I lost mine.
I'm sorry.
So am I, Clive. So am I. Sorry that I have to choose. Do I follow my head, or do I follow my heart?
Good question. The first time I stood on the deck of your ship, felt the wind in my hair. It was like I was flying. But imagine how it would feel to actually do it.
My dad always said there were two ways of living life. Chasing a dream or shuffling to your grave. And he were right. Right about a lot of things. Not that I like to admit it. People need dreams to chase. Especially in a world like this. Right. When this is over, I'm gonna take all my Mithril engines to Zemeckis and sling them over the edge. I won't have my dream end up turning into someone else's nightmare.
But all that hard work...
All that hard work will not be used for war, Jamie. But it isn't like it'll be gone. Tell me, Clive, have you ever been on a treasure hunt?
Not since Joshua and I were boys. Why do you ask?
Because I'm gonna bury the engine schematics and leave behind a little riddle telling people where to find them. A really hard one, so that only the most dedicated dreamers will ever be able to work it out. Ooh, I can picture it now. Some daft general squinting at the words with a gormless expression on his mug. Like that one, yeah.
Right.
Of course, if I'm putting this engine at the end of a treasure hunt, I'll still need to make it a treasure worth hunting for. Won't be much of a prize if it couldn't even make a... But it in the size of a dream, and I reckon I've got a fair few good...
I'm sure you do. What shall I do with your model?
What, that'll? Not healthy to cling to your failures, Clive.
Sounded well.
Still, I suppose my prototypes will probably be worth a fair bit when I'm as famous as... Seeing as you're always strapped for... Suppose I can give it to you.
I'd say that was up to you.